Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for the week of February the 9th. Let's see what we have. We're going to shuffle the cards right now. I shuffled them a little off camera, but I figured I'd show you that I actually did shuffle them. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. We have in the first line here, we're going to have your past. In the middle, we have present, and in the third we have future. Past, present, future. Move them back a little bit. I have to run out of some room. How's everybody doing today? Hope your day was a happy one and that you did at least one thing for yourself. Okay, let's see. We'll move this over a little bit so we can see there. I think that's better. All right, put these over here. Let's say in your past position what you might have been dealing with. A lot of you have had lack of action, impulsiveness, maybe recklessness, and lack of passion. Like you just really haven't felt like you really wanted to do anything. And now you're thinking maybe you're coming back from maybe a slight depression or something like that. Myself, I was there. You know, you start not doing things and it gets easier and easier not to do things. And personally, you know, I had a couple people die and it made it even harder, but we all come back out of there. So let's see how this is going to roll out. Your conformity and spirituality, and maybe you have been questioning something that you've believed for a long time. You know, something happened and it made you think, well, maybe that's not really as it is, you know. So let me get into more research instead of sitting comfortable in something that's not feeling right any longer. Yep, here we go. Maybe because of fear of change. Maybe you were already feeling stuck, but you're like, well, you know, maybe it's more comfortable to sit here in my bubble than it would be to step outside of it and see what there is out there for me. And I know it's hard, but when we do finally step out of our little bubble, we start finding things that help us in our personal growth. So let's see how we're sitting right. This was in your past. So let me see what's happening in your now. Well, some of you are allowing somebody in your space who's not treating you the way that you need to be getting treated. Maybe they're being reckless and foolish. And you're kind of sitting back going, well, shit, is this really somebody that I want in my space? I don't really think so. I think maybe it's time for me to start thinking about departure, moving on, you know, and you'd be better off on your own in this situation. Yep, you're giving up the lack of resilience, you know, the lack of courage and stuff for not wanting to step out of your bubble. You're losing all of that because you're saying, oh, the hell with this. I deserve more than what I have in here. And if I want anything positive to come to me, I have to let go of the negative. And all of this right here was just showing that there was something going on that was holding you back. And this one is showing, you know, there's somebody in your space who is not treating you the way you deserve to be treated. And now you're coming out of it, you know, like, nope, it's time to do it. So let's see. Yep, looky here. Endings, transformations, change, and rebirth. You are beyond ready to step out of your bubble and see what the world has to offer you. You're like, you know what? This shit right here is not rolling for me anymore. It doesn't feel right. And it's time for me to do something that's going to benefit me. And as soon as you do this, you're going to start seeing things coming straight for you that are going to put a smile on your face, for lack of a better word. But you're going to notice the positive changes. You're already noticing them now because this is your present. So in the future, you were having issues letting go. And in the present, as we see, each card showed you a little more out of your bubble. So let's see what's coming for your future here. Yep, you're getting rid of the stagnation, the emotional baggage that this situation, the one that has been put aside, was bringing to you. You now have the ability to move on and not feel guilty about, well, did I really do everything I could have done for this situation to make it work? It had nothing to do with you ever. Ever did it have to do with you, and had everything to do with the other party involved. So don't let that bother you. A lot of us always wonder, well, did I do enough? Maybe I could have done this, this, and this. But in reality, we're only responsible for ourselves, and we have to go do what makes our heart sing. And this situation here definitely was not working for you. So go ahead and move forward. Move forward, move forward. Get out of that stagnation. The emotional baggage is gone, and just move on. This is what's happening now. And here you have the Ace of Cups. Great card. New beginnings. Lots of love just for you. Emotional clarity. Spiritual awakening. Because we've let all this go. As soon as we get out of our own way, this is what comes. And this is your future. Your near future. As soon as all of this has worked its way through. And you're already finished with this. Now it's just the allowance of what's headed at you. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So you're the object of your intention. You're the object of your happiness is coming into your space now that you're allowing it. Whatever that is that's making your heart sing is headed right at you. Because, again, as soon as we get out of our own ways, what is meant for us will come. But some of us just feel more comfortable sitting in that bubble, whether it's a positive or negative situation for us, whether it makes us happy or not. It becomes comfortable sitting there because there's no... what would the word be? I can't think of what the word is I was going to put in there. There's no loss if we stay. So we think. There's no loss if we stay in a situation. But there's truly a lot of loss because we're sitting there where we're not happy. And if we're not happy, we're not in any form of allowance for anything meant for us to come in, and for what is no longer meant for us to just quietly leave our space. So leave everything behind you and just go for it. Just think about it. How can you approach this new situation with wisdom and insight? You already have it because you already know what it is you want. But again, you were allowing something to hold you back, and you are no longer doing that. So I would say good luck to you because it's all coming. And until next time, there's your read. We'll be seeing you next week. I'm going to change these readings around a little bit, I do believe. I'm trying to figure out a new type of set. And I have a lot of different cards, so I kind of want to incorporate a lot of them. But anyway, let me know what's happening with you. I can't wait to hear all the positive that's coming at you. If you like these videos, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It would really help me grow this channel back up to where it was and hopefully beyond that. Until next time, much love to you. See ya.